What is the difference between Tanggula, Superbox, MonsterBox, and vSeeBox? There's all these boxes coming out. I don't know why everybody's got to call them box at the end. But as you guys know, they're all preloaded devices. They come very vanilla with nothing on there. Then you can go on there and do whatever you want with it. All these devices, pretty much the only difference is the name. Yeah, done. Video over. There's one big thing in common that they do have. And the biggest thing is that they are all connected to a server. They are all connected to some thing out there that they have. I know they have like their own dedicated apps. All their apps point to the exact same thing. Now, couple years ago, Next Level and I did a video on what is it that these devices have within it. Like, what can you do? You got to be very careful. Some of these boxes, sometimes they have mining where they are gaining crypto as you're watching. Some of them do have some malware where they are tracking everything that you are doing, and they have like a data log. And for one, I always say like, hey, make sure you guys do have some kind of VPN. Make sure you guys do protect yourself somehow. Have that on just in case. Now, you might experience some slowdown, buffering, or whatever, so just make sure you know how your VPN works before you actually do that. Now, what could happen with these servers within Superbox, Tangula Box, MonsterBox, vSeeBox, and I've had this happen before. There's been other YouTubers out there that has done the exact same thing. There's people that I've talked to, some people that I don't really talk to as much anymore, and everyone said the exact same thing. They have shut down those devices because sometimes we do a bad review. Now, as you guys know, I'll give you guys the good, the bad, whatever it is for some of these devices where it could be a good device and it has pros and cons. I've talked bad about Buzz TV, Fire Sticks, Formula, B-Link, NVIDIA Shield. All these, like I talk good and bad about everything. My workhorse is my NVIDIA Shield. Do I have a Buzz TV device? For sure. Do I have a Formula device? For sure. Do I have a Fire Stick? For sure. I have an array of devices that I use for every single TV. They're all different. So I wanted to make sure you guys understand there is some good stuff with these devices, but there's also a lot of negativity behind them. And we just had a huge outage within Superbox just recently where they're online and they go down. vSeeBox had me actually review some of their stuff. They're gonna give away some devices, and what happens? They don't honor their giveaways. Am I in control of it? I'm not. They just say, hey, can you do this for us and we'll do some giveaways? Sure. Did they honor it? No. What happens? They turn off their devices, the ones that they did give me. And I'm just like, okay, well, nothing I can do about it because I'm not in charge of those companies. Be careful. Be absolutely careful and have a backup plan. I know there's going to be some people out there in the comments that will say, why would you spend $300, $400 for a device that could possibly go down and be done? I do have to agree, though. If you have a device like this and it lasts for a year, you just made your money. If it lasts for 6 months, it kind of depends on what you're paying before. But it could be either really good or really bad. Now, with these devices, I honestly would just have a Fire Stick. I know YouTube TV is great. There's so many people that are talking about like the DVR system. They're adding more channels. Quality is good. Uptime is great. So there's a lot of options out there. Make sure you guys do have a backup plan. You could have a main and a backup. There's nothing wrong with having two just in case something does happen. So Fire Sticks are great devices. Most of our TVs here are also built in with some of these apps. Some of them will have already YouTube built into them. Sometimes they have Disney Plus built in or Hulu built in. They have all of that stuff already built in. So keep that in mind when you are doing that, when you are looking at some of these devices, because yeah, totally worth it if you know what you're doing, and if you don't want any downtime too. So yeah, wanted to give you guys just a quick little update on these devices. Again, be careful with all of them. Typically when I review these devices, I give you guys the specs and what's there. And then after that, you're on your own. You guys could do whatever you guys could tinker is what I like to say. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. What device do you guys use? What is your workhorse? What is your backup streaming device? What device do you like the most? I still have my NVIDIA Shield. I think my Shield is a great device, even though I talk so much crap about it. It's a love-hate. Yeah, and if you're brand new to the channel, please consider subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.